When I was a little girl, I asked my mother, "Am I pretty?" She would always respond with, "Of course, baby, you're the most beautiful thing in the world." But when I went into the world, it seemed like people I didn't ask were telling me the opposite. It's hard to believe that you're worth something when everyone around you is telling you you're not. I couldn't believe that I was beautiful because wherever I saw the word beauty, I saw a white, skinny, tall, tan, blue-eyed woman. The worst part of it all is that I was becoming a part of it. I began to look at other girls and analyzing their flaws, looking them up and down, scanning for something that would make them less than perfect. Because beauty is perfection, right? It's hiding your stretch marks, it's straightening your hair, it's putting chemicals on your body to tint your skin a different color than what you were born with. It's not being you. This is what I thought. I became so insecure that every move I made started with my toe because I was too insecure of what would happen if I put my entire foot down. I couldn't function anymore. The bathroom became a battlefield, and the mirror was my enemy. I didn't want to see myself in the mirror because it was clouded by, "Wow, your pants are huge," and "Aw, your chubby cheeks are so cute." "Hey, it's that big girl." That cloud fogged up my view of myself. I could no longer see the true version. I remember days when I went without a bite to eat. It's as if I was starving myself not from food but from reality. I no longer thought I needed an essential element in life in order to stay alive. I could hear the sloshing of the water in my empty stomach when I walked down the hall. The sound like an alarm I chose to hit the snooze button on. I knew exactly what I was doing. If I knew, I wasn't crazy, right? I became a person that sole value was the number that appears when I step onto a cold silver scale. This obsession is destroying girls and boys alike. Did you know that the average girl will become concerned with her weight at the age of 6? That is a time for freedom, a time for fun, and especially a time for joy. Not a time for grabbing the fat on your arms and imagining a better version of themselves without it. This is what has become. They no longer play with Polly Pockets, they play with scales. They no longer eat SpongeBob macaroni and cheese, they eat frozen Weight Watchers meals. After I had lost weight, I remember people would come up to me and tell me I looked great. Did I? Am I beautiful now? Is eating one granola bar all day what makes me beautiful? Because that's what I was doing. I couldn't find a reason to stop because I was being given positive reinforcement from people that I didn't know. They didn't know what was going on behind the door. I know so many girls that have been called ugly and fat when they were just little first graders. Those words become tattooed in their brains. As they grow, the tattoo's ink never fades. It stays where it was since the age of 7. She grows up to be a woman, but each time she hears a compliment, it's served with a side of doubt and disbelief because of Timmy Murphy in the 2nd grade that called her fat. Because of those few words, it invalidates everyone else that tells her otherwise. Why does this even matter? Why do I spend so much time ruminating on it? Does the value of my being rely on how white my smile is or the wideness of my hips? I started to think about how much I have to offer. There are so many damn things I can give to the world, and beauty does not have to be one of them. Being pretty benefits no one. Regardless of how you put your hair up one day, or the shade of lipstick you put on, there will be someone that falls in love with your mind. There will be someone who wants to listen to your ideas, but this doesn't mean love is the answer to life. You don't have to love someone. You should find yourself. You should do what you want, because there is more to life than finding your one true love. There are long road trips across country, trying new food, and becoming your new favorite, having deep conversation with a stranger that you'll never see again. There's adventure to be had. Now when my daughter asks me if I think she's pretty, I'll tell her, you don't have to be. It's not your job.